Your life is not a trend. You are not a trend. So stop treating your life like it's a trend, like it's some trend. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your baby girl Lizzy. What's up guys? What's good? So on today's video, I'll be talking about a very sensitive topic that is really dear to my heart. I've been wanting to talk about this topic for the longest, but for every single time I set my camera to talk about it, I'm always like, maybe it's not the right time. No, I always feel like no, I shouldn't be talking about it. But today, I will be talking about it. These are the things that I wish I could tell my younger self, and I'm here to tell you if you're in your early 20s, your late 20s, even if you're in your early 30s, this is something that I feel like would really be of help to all of us, not just to you guys, also to me, because I feel like I'm also speaking to myself. I want you to understand that your life is not a trend. You were not created into this world by mistake. You were created into this world for a reason, and you should find your purpose. And once you find your purpose, you find your true purpose, please embrace it. The reason why I'm saying this is because it is very easy to completely forget about who you are, because we're busy looking at other people's life, how other people's lives are shaped, not even thinking or caring about their backstory or how they got to where they got to, or even if the life we're even seeing there is make believe. Because a lot of times people make you believe what they want you to believe. Like I would always say, social media space for me, I call it a make believe space. People will always want to put themselves out as though everything with them is all perfect, is all good, is all it's always glam and everything like that. So I need you to understand that everybody has got a backstory to wherever they find themselves in life. Quick story. I really do not want to talk about the story earlier, but right now I think I should. I want to share with people that are like me currently, people that are going through the same situation, so they can, learn from this, because it took me time to get to this point to understanding these things, and I feel like I won't tell you that I am 100% there yet, but I am getting there. We learn every single day. There's never an end to learning. There's never an end to getting better, because you are growing and you're evolving, and that's what I feel like I am doing. So when I started my YouTube channel, like some 3 4 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And every time I look back at my channel, I always be like, there are people that started 2 years ago and they're doing so good. There are people that started last year and look at how fast they've grown. There are people that, I was always, worried about my channel and how long it has taken me to, even grow or do so well on the channel. But I forgot something really important. We all have different journeys. One of the mistakes that I made was I was trying to be like other people. So I started this channel with the sole purpose of creating beauty content, life talk content, relationship, marriage, beauty content like fashion, makeup, skincare. That was like my original niche, what I really wanted to do, what I know I had a passion for. I enjoy talking a lot. And this is a part of me that I felt like at some point I had to just push aside, because I feel like sit down talk is like a normal thing. Every content creator, everybody's doing it. Like if I do this kind of videos, who would really watch it? Would people really take me seriously? That's what I would always think. Back then, I started trying to be like other people. Oh my God, when I started my channel, I used to be very authentic. I used to think of myself as being authentic, because when I look at my old videos, I feel like that is me. That is me. I love to talk. I could talk for hours, especially when I feel comfortable around you. I feel like that was how I initially started off with. And at some point I pushed that aside, because I was now looking at other people's content in my head. If I try to do content that other people are doing, especially people that are thriving really well with what they are doing here on YouTube and every other social media platform, I used to feel like if I do the kind of content they do, I would be better. I would grow faster. People would take me seriously. I would get a lot of engagement, likes, and all of that. But I didn't put into consideration that it is also important to embrace your originality. It is important to embrace yourself. This video is not just about content creation alone. It's like a general thing when it comes to life, and I'm going to explain. I'm just trying to give you guys like a backstory about my channel and some mistakes that I made that I feel like affected me a whole lot. You need to hear me back then. I would want to sound like my favorite creator. I would want to do my videos the way they would do their videos. I would want to, have the aesthetics that they have. Like, I'll be trying. I'll be like, okay, since I don't have this aesthetic she has, I'm not going to do content for now. I'm going to chill for some time. I'll find myself not creating content in one full year. I won't create anything. And then when I started getting the hang of the whole YouTube thing and I started putting more content, I now got really busy with life because I started two businesses and they are really very demanding and time consuming. As a matter of fact, there will be three by the end of this year. And they are all very demanding. So that also made me not have enough time to push out content the way I would love to. Sometimes I'll legit sit down to make content like this and the time to edit it will be a problem. I'll now have to just save it in my draft and I'll never get to post it. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to obviously get to a point where I would employ someone to do my editing and all of that. But right now, I just feel like it's not the time, especially because my YouTube videos, for me, YouTube is not really so demanding for me right now. For now, it's something that I can handle. It's something that I can do. So it's just for me to be more intentional about it and put out content that I enjoy. When I record a content I love, a content that I'm passionate about, I'll be very excited to edit it myself. Like the one I'm creating right now, I am so excited about this content. And I told myself that it doesn't matter if I don't get a lot of views in this video. It doesn't matter if just 3 people watches this video. I'm going to speak my heart out in this video. I'm going to say everything that I feel like is my truth for me. And I'm just going to leave it here. I started doing this like from late last year. I didn't bother about who's watching or who's not watching. I just put the content out. As long as it looks good to me, it is okay. And that's another thing. Oftentimes, people always want to seek validation from other people instead of just doing what they have to do as long as it feels good to them. They wouldn't. They don't feel very confident in doing things by themselves. They need like external people to like validate whatever they're doing. I'm at that point in my life where I don't need anybody to validate me. Yes, there was a time in my life where I would always want to seek for validation from other people, but I'm not in that space anymore. I'm not in that era anymore. I feel like the era of life where I'm at right now is I am trying to be unapologetically me. I'm not actually trying to be. I am being myself unapologetically, regardless of what anybody thinks. I feel like people don't really get it when people say focus on yourself. Focus on you and see how far you go. So it doesn't matter if you're growing yet. Who says you won't grow eventually? You will. All you need is put in the work and be consistent. It is better to be consistent than to try to be perfect. Okay? Because perfection can be a lot. It can take a lot from you as a person. So it is better to be consistent than trying to be perfect. That would just put a whole lot of pressure on you when you're trying to be perfect. Just stay consistent. Make sure that at every point or at every stage in your life, there are changes. That's the most important thing. And these are things that I feel like I wasn't doing. I wish someone had told me. I wish someone had told me to just embrace my originality, my authentics of myself, me as a person. I wish someone had told me. I wish someone had told me earlier. When I look at a lot of people that are embracing them real selves and doing whatever they want to do, regardless of what people think or say, I'm like, what? I took our time to look at different people and how they are just original. They do so well. Think, for instance, Funke Akindele. Think, for instance, Pella. When you look at Pella, Pella doesn't even have a polished English. Pella is not it doesn't look to me like a polished boy. And I wouldn't want to just tie it 100% on Grace, but Grace obviously has a huge role to play in this. But I also look at it that this guy is being himself unapologetically. This guy is not ashamed of who he is. He doesn't even speak correctly, but he expresses himself regardless. And people still love him. People still engage. People still connect with him. You know, the thing is, sometimes even when we find our true purpose, we tend to feel ashamed of it. Oh, this part of me doesn't look too polished. Oh, this part of me, if I put an out like this, this get as it be. I'm ashamed of this. If the world sees me like this, I don't think they will like me. I don't think they will like. Be yourself. If your original self can express in pidgin English, my sister, my brother, express in pidgin English. You know, when you get anybody where you dey owe money, If your original self is to express in polished English, my girl, go for it. Okay? If your original self is to speak in your language, my sister, my brother, do so. Every single one person will find their tribe. That's one thing I just got to understand. You will find your tribe. This sky is wide enough for everybody. You don't have to be like another person to fit in. Oftentimes, that's the problem we have. We're always trying to fit in. Why try to fit in when you can just be yourself and people will like you regardless? Why fit in when you can make the rules as well? Why fit in when you can even break the rules? Because who says you have to do everything by the rules? Who says you have to do everything by the book? You don't have to. I mean, not all the time. You see a lot of people coming out to say, oh, do your content like this. Oh, say it like that. Oh, put your camera like this. Oh, do this one. Oh, use this light. Oh, use this setup. Oh, use this backdrop. Oh, da, 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 da. Everybody will say their own. Everybody is coming to say things that worked for them. Might not necessarily work for you. It doesn't work like that. Okay? Do what works for you. And how do you do so? By being authentic, by being original, by being you. I was only using YouTube to kind of push this out, but I'm talking about in every area of your life. Be it in friendship, relationship, your occupation, anything at all. Be you 100. You don't have to fake yourself to attract certain type of friends. You don't have to fake yourself to attract a certain kind of man. You don't have to fake yourself to get that job or get that business. No. Yeah, I understand the fake it till you make it thing, but the truth is, when you keep trying to fake it, fake your personality or hide your personality to fit in, you know you're not living in your true purpose. It can be draining. You will not be able to keep up. If you're trying to live your life like another person, trust me, you will not be able to keep up. That person is that person for a reason. You are you for a reason. So if you are yourself, you would flow naturally. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to fake or try to be like somebody else, you will always struggle. You will always struggle. You will struggle so much so that you will not even do well with whatever you're doing. Because it gets to a point you get tired. Do you know it's so easy to be yourself? Do you know it costs nothing to be yourself? But it costs so much to be fake. It is expensive to be fake. Whether you're trying to live a fake life, whether you're trying to fake personality, you're trying to be like somebody, it is so expensive. Because trying to be like somebody else, it's a lot on your mental. Trying to fake your lifestyle, it's expensive because you spend a lot of money that you don't have. Sometimes you might need to borrow. So my darling, instead of trying to be like somebody else, instead of trying to fake who you are, just be your true self and watch the sky open up for you. I don't mean literally open up. Watch how high into the sky you fly. I'm telling you, we're all in this journey together to becoming authentic, okay? Stay true to yourself. As long as you're working hard, as long as you involve God, this should be the first on the list. As long as you involve God, because this year we are resting on God. We're not doing it by ourselves because it's never easy to do anything by yourself. Trust me, if you don't believe in God, oh, okay, bye. I don't know what I'm going to do for you, okay? I don't know. But if you do believe in God, we are resting on God this year. Start every single thing you want to do with God and watch it blossom. I kid you not, 100. Never feel like, oh, I'm in my late 20s, it's too late. Oh, I'm in my late 30s, it's too late. Oh, I'm in my late 40s, it's too late. There's never a time that is late. See, there's every time is the time. Every time is the time. Okay? As long as you can recognize that, this is what's going on, that is your own morning. Everybody's morning is different. My morning can be in my 30s. Your morning can be in your 40s. Your morning can even be in your 50s or 60s. It doesn't matter. Some people's morning can be in their 20s. Okay? Everybody's mornings are different. So anytime you realize that this is what you're doing and you're not doing it right, that is your morning. Embrace it and go for it, girl. So that's the much I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed filming this video for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the video and let me know what other kind of videos you'd like to see, and I'll definitely put it out here for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely catch you guys in my next